Okay. Okay, now my microphone is picking up. I just gave a whole introductory spiel, and I'm pretty sure that y'all heard none of that. So, sorry about that, but we're just going to jump into Age of Wonders.
In the first days of the world, all living beings were ruled by the elven court, where the wizard king Inioch sat upon his throne. He maintained a delicate balance of light and shadow. Banished from their garden, a new race called humans sailed to Inioch's realm. Attracted to its splendor, they entered the Valley of Wonders, seeking the elven court. In defiant hordes, they besieged the valley. Unable to restrain the callow race, King Inioch and his court were slain. Queen Elwyn, Inioch's second wife, fled the burning ruins with her baby, Julia. Inioch's firstborn, Prince Meandor, fell among the dead. The fall of Inioch's court split the elves into factions. Some desired only to rebuild in tranquility, while others, scarred by their loss, demanded the annihilation of all things human. Unable to forget the carnage, these dark elves cultivated malice, embracing the shadows. From the gloom of their underground hideouts, they sharpened weapons of war. But the child Julia grew, tutored in the ways of light, upon a remote island where Queen Elwyn gathered remnants of Inioch's court. As she matured, Julia allied herself with virtue, joining a society called Keepers to shine light amid darkness. Mistaken for dead, yet shackled to vengeance, Meandor embraced the Dark Elves. By right of royal lineage, Meandor founded a sect called the Cult of Storms and wrought terror on any who opposed their dark ideals. After 2 centuries of wars, a new star appeared over the Valley of Wonders. Keeper scouts spied Meandor lurking about the ruins of Inioch's court. In response, Julia too followed the omen, hoping to thwart her dark brother's scheme. An uneasy silence engulfed the lands.
Okay, so there's our introduction. Basically, yeah, so this is one of the old-fashioned 1999 strategy games. I love this hand-painted background, by the way. It's just amazing that you scroll past in this intro screen. For those who didn't catch all of that, basically elves were in charge of everything and ruled the world, and then humans showed up and fucked them directly up. Destroyed the elven court, killed the High King, left him for dead, and the elves broke into 2 factions. You have the elves, the Keepers, the good elves, who are trying to live in peace and harmony and tranquility and etc. And then you have the dark elves, who are looking to get some of their own back after the humans have destroyed their court and killed their king and etc. etc. And these are the leaders of... So these 2 factions, the Cult of Storms on the dark elven side and the Keepers on the high elven side, or the regular elven side, are the 2 kind of managers or leading forces for the 2 campaigns. This is a 2-campaign game. You can side with either side and either try to destroy the humans or try to preserve balance and harmony and peace and light and all those good things. So, I will leave it up to you guys which side we should play. You can, of course, play regular, skirmish battle scenarios as with every turn-based game, but that's not what we're doing today. Today we're jumping into the campaign. So you all tell me, shall we be the Keepers or the Cult of Storms? And yes, there are multiple possible endings. Alright, so what do we got? Keepers, Storms, Storms, Keepers, Cult of Storms, Cult Storms, Keepers. I choose death. Alright, this is looking close. I might actually have to count. It doesn't look like there's an overwhelming majority. Hold on one second. That looks like the Keepers have it, probably. So let's go with the Keepers, shall we? Apologies to all those who wanted to choose death. So we have the Cult of Storms, we have the Keepers, we're going with the Keepers. Our goal is preserve harmony over the Earth and its inhabitants, accept the humans in their presence, actively oppose the Cult of Storms, avoid bloodshed and conflict when possible. Alright, let's join the Keepers. So, a storm rages. Elwyn is dead. Of the Keepers, I heed the call to bring allies to Julia within the Valley of Wonders. Though all the forces of the storm combine, our cause is right, so I shall weather it. I am here. I am ready. Nice bloodstain. Very good. The art in this game is really, really good. Okay, we can choose a default commander, but that's really boring, and I want the opportunity to talk about the hero mechanics, so we're going to go with a custom leader. We can choose our portrait, our name, and our race. We can be, so of course we have elves up here, we have humans over here. I think these are probably dwarves over on this side. These are high men, which are, they're humans, but, glowier? They glow. That's the main difference. Then over here, these, I believe, are dark elves. Yep, these are dark elves. These are orcs. These are goblins. These are the undead. And then we come back around to... These look like humans again. These are Anzac, I think. There's a whole bunch of portraits. There's just really... These are the Anzac. I'm sorry. These are Anzac portraits. Lizard folk. Frostlings. And then we're back to elves. So, there's a whole bunch of races in this game. You can see them all listed right here. Only some of the factions are choosable for each campaign. For the good campaign, you can only be elves, dwarves, halflings. Looks like halflings, lizards, or Anzac. Looks like you can't be human or high men. But your leader can have whatever portrait you want. Play a frog, please. Frog power. I can be a lizard. I can be a lizard man. No playable goblin. I bet the dark elves get those. Yes, the evil campaign. So if we go back real quick, we can go back and we can. Well, I'm not going to go back. Yes, the orcs, and goblins are on the side of the Cult of Storms. So okay, so hold on. Let's go back. I see. Yes, the biggest frog. Will be frog confusion. And will be, no, not race elf. So this race is selecting what the race of your settlements will be. Race of settlements makes a difference in this game. This is one of the mechanics that some games do, but not nearly all. But yes, being of the appropriate race associated with a faction does make a difference. Good factions work badly with evil factions, and vice versa. Neutral factions can work fine with either. If you defect to the lizardmen, then you'll never face frostlings. Okay, well, fair enough. Is it just for the leader? Maybe it is just for the leader. Like I said, it's been a while since I played this, but yes, we'll be Frogman here. Look at him. Look, he's so happy. Look at him. He's just all self-satisfied. All right, so we'll go next. So now we get to assign our skill points to create our leader. There's a whole big-ass list of abilities we can assign. We have 25 points. Here are our base stats that we start with. Since we are a lizard, we do get to swim, so we can travel across water. We also get to walk. We have a strike ability, which lets us make a physical attack. And we have spellcasting 1, which lets us cast up to 10 mana worth of spells each turn. Please note that is not per battle, it is per turn. Our stats, we have attack, we have defense, damage, resistance, hits, and moves. So attack is the dice we roll when we attack somebody. Defense is the dice we roll to prevent someone from hitting us. Damage is how much hurt we do when we hit someone with our attack rolls. Resistance is our defense, but against magic specifically. Hits is how many HP we have, and move is how many movement points we can spend per turn. 32 is a little higher than average, but it's not exceptionally high. In terms of abilities, we have a whole bunch. I don't even remember what all these do. Bard's skills gives a morale boost to our whole army. Call of Flames is an attack. Cause fear. Gives us a chance of paralyzing the enemy with any successful melee strike. Cave crawling means we're faster in caves. Archery lets us fire a ranged attack. Charge gives us more damage with our first melee strike. Death Strike gives us like a killing ability. Cold Strike gives us a freezing ability. There's a whole bunch of options, right? But we only have 25 points. So here's what I'm going to do. We are, of course, Frog Confusion. I am going to get... Lightning Strike is good for melee, but I think I'm going to go for a kind of a Magic Man. Why is GC a frog? Because I am. That's who I am. Yeah, you're right. We could take Dominate. Dominate is an ability that we can use to mind control enemies. I don't think we can take Charm, can we, at start? No, we can't. So we could take Dominate. If we take Dominate, that will be 15 out of our points. I don't really want Dominate, to be honest. I think what I want is... I want... Doomgaze is kind of hilarious, but we're the good guys. We're not going to be necromancers and stuff like that. Venomous Spit is a hilarious and thematic ability. I think I'm going to take Regeneration, which will let this guy heal himself. And then I'm going to take... He is a Frog, so wall climbing would make sense for him. Let's go ahead and kick our defense up a little bit. And our leveling each of these up takes 5 skill points per level, which is a shame. Let's kick our defense up and we can't kick up our movement. Don't really want to do that. But let's also get... let's actually get leadership, probably, if we want him to be leading armies. But if he's a spellcaster, that's not such a big deal. Let's go ahead and give him something else that protects him, probably. Let's take Lightning Strike. So Lightning Strike lets you paralyze people or shock people that you hit in melee, which can be very, very useful for saving your bacon. So let's go ahead and give him Lightning Strike. Poison Strike is less important, just because poison basically does damage. It doesn't really... It's not as bad a status effect as shock is. Or I could just make him a massive spellcaster. I could just take spellcasting too. You're right. What do you think? Should I go full Slan here? Just take spellcasting 2 right off the bat? And then with my last 5 points, I can take, with my last 5 points, I can take Poison Protection, actually. That's useful, because lots of stuff in the game has poison. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just be a Magic Frog, alright? Magic Frog is the way we go. Okay, so we have Spheres of Magic now. This selects what we can know. Obviously I need Water Magic, because I am a frog. Let's take... I think you can take... Yeah, you could take all 3 spheres into Water Magic. Let's take 1 sphere of water. Let's take a life and an air. That seems like fun. Yeah, Death Magic is not thematic for a good campaign. Okay, so we've got Spellcasting 2, we've got Water Magic, Life Magic, and Air Magic. Oh, wait, if I hover over... Okay, that just removes the sphere. Yeah, and we can't right-click to know them either. Alright, let's go! Good old Frog Confusion. Okay. So, chosen of the keepers, I heed a call of prophecy, writing a testament of this time of turmoil. Marked by a new star over the Valley of Wonders and sealed by treachery, this time of change portends a new era, an age of wonders. I am called upon to recruit an army for Elwyn's daughter, Julia, who fights for the Keepers from the Valley of Wonders. Meandra's children, the Cult of Storms, threw Aldor into chaos by killing Queen Elwyn. Misled, fixated on revenge, divided, and angry, the Elves of Aldor are vulnerable when unity is most needed. Meanwhile, the cult gathers dark forces intent upon butchering all humans. As a keeper, I oppose the massacre of any life and seek a gentler way with the enigmatic young race. The cost of peace is hefty. Many elves spurn humankind, remembering the destruction of their first home, the elven court of Iniok in the Valley of Wonders. Still, Julia believes that humanity deserves mercy from its ancestral sins, and should the cult prevail, then what? Do savage tyrants and bloody armies disband and return to goodwill? For the peace of all, we fight. Ribbon. Alright, so here's our first mission, Goblin Rush. The Cult of Storms are over here on this island. We are right here. We can view the summary. This will tell us all the stuff we just read. We have various settings. We can also show info, which shows where things are. So, Aldor Isle over here is where the Queen was just murdered. We are currently in Flowershire. There are various halflings and goblins living in this area, and we will travel across the world to the Elven Court in the Valley of Wonders, which was, of course, destroyed by the humans back in the day. And down here we can see our happy self and whatever allied heroes we have gained through our travels. So, let's go, shall we? The gathering goblins invaded Flowershire, home of the halflings. Not normally a fighting people, the halflings are ironically our most loyal allies. They believe in the Keeper's cause and see little value in gold, fighting instead for right and the chance to inspire heroic ballads. I am told there may be forces other than halfling lurking near, seeking revenge against the goblins. If I can find these renegades, surely they will help in my fight against the cult. If the halflings are to keep this haven, I must see that no goblin remains in this serene vale. So, and this tells us something about the halflings. The halflings are peaceful beings filled with curious notions, survived for centuries, don't like gold, inexpensive to hire. They make capable swordsmen, and they have the parry ability, which is very important. Abilities are super, super important in this game. They have good slingers. They also produce battering rams and employ pony riders. Okay, let's go, shall we? Elwyn's assassins have escaped to the mainland. And now, we are into the game itself. If you play as the Cult of Storms, your first mission is assassinating the Queen. Correct. It's actually kind of a cool mission. From a distance, GC's watermark looks like a frog face. Oh boy. Okay, so, now we can research spells. This will tell us how long it will take to research. So, our spells are determined by what our spheres are, as you can see. So we can research a large variety of spells based on water, air, and life magic, as well as some general. Dispel magic is a cosmic unit, cosmic spell. I am probably going to grab Bless first, and then we'll go into some other stuff like potentially Summon Frog. Okay, so here I am. Good old Frog Confusion of the Halflings. There am I. You can click on your character and you can see all of its various abilities. You can get info. You can get its alignment. I am a lizard leader. My alignment is neutral. My race relationship is neutral. I don't have any items. You can have quite a few items on your heroes in this game. I have 20 out of 20 mana. I don't have any money. My morale is high. I have 1 out of 15 experience to level up. It is day 1. There's a sign that says, "Welcome to the Flowershire." And here is a lovely little town. This city council is offering their allegiance for 104 pieces of gold. I have 250 gold down at the bottom. 15 mana, I'm gaining 15 mana crystals, sorry. I'm gaining 7 per turn. I'm not gaining any gold. I am gonna go ahead and just buy this town. The city council is offering it for 104 pieces of gold. So there I go. I now own a halfling town. They are cheerful. They make... looks like they are producing merchandise. So here is the town screen in Eastwick. I'm here to summon frogs and destroy the Cult of Storms, and I've summoned enough frogs. There's no such thing. Okay, so, towns come in 3 sizes. You have one tile, 2 tile, and 3 tile towns. One-tile towns are obviously the smallest. There is a burn this town down button, which I'm not going to click. You can also click this, and that will teach you about the structure floater. So if we enter the town, you can see my frog right there. You can also see the building queue, producing merchandise. You can change what it's producing. We're at upgrade level 1. Our base income currently is 5. We have 6 crop fields producing 12 bucks. We are also producing merchandise for a total income of 21 gold. Our race relationship is friendly. Occupation forces are average. That's the troops that are guarding the town itself. If we change from producing merchandise, we have a whole bunch of different options. We can produce halfling slingers, which have the hurl stones ability. We can and they have their stats right over here. We can also produce halfling swordsmen. Halfling swordsmen are very average swordsmen. They actually have lower damage than average, but they have the parry ability, which means the attack power of the enemy's first strike is lessened, and that's very, very good because it means they're harder to hit. We can install halfling pony riders. If we install them, that will cost 28 bucks. After that, we can produce halfling pony riders. That would actually be really good because halfling pony riders are one of the best level 1 units in the game. On account of they have a very high attack for a tier 1 unit, and they have the charge ability. So their first melee strike after when they attack is 5 damage instead of 3 damage, which is enough, if you take a look at HP levels here, which is enough to one-shot most other level 1 units. So pony riders, very good. They're also quite fast. They have 32 movement, so they can keep up with heroes. Don't all swordsmen get parry? No. Every race's swordsmen are different. Halfling swordsmen get parry. Orcish swordsmen do 4 damage. Human swordsmen don't have any special ability, but the humans also get pikemen who have first strike. But yeah, every swordsman is different, and halfling swordsmen are, I think, unique in getting parry. Alright, so I am going to install pony riders. That will take 1 turn, and then you can also queue stuff up, and there's actually a hotkey. Yeah, you can also queue up more things. Upgrading the town would be nice. Fortifying the town would also be nice. Right now, this town doesn't have a wall, so I'm going to install a wall as a fortification. You can use this button to migrate the population of a town. If you are, for example, an elven leader, and you have conquered an orcish town, the orcs hate you, and so morale is low, and you have to keep armies here to guard the town, and yada yada yada. But if you migrate to some race that's more friendly to you, then that solves that problem. The downside, it will be that you won't be able to recruit orcish units. It'll change over to halfling units, but this is a mechanic we've seen in several games. You can also loot the town, which reduces it to ruins and gives you some money, or you can raise the town, which destroys it entirely but doesn't give you any money. You can also produce merchandise, which increases the town's income. We're not going to do that right now. Okay, so now I've got 4 units. So I've got a halfling swordsman, a pony rider, and a slinger. The slinger I'm actually going to leave here. The other units I am going to head off with to this little farm over there and capture it for 12 bucks. And then let's go talk to... Okay, we are out of movement. My hero is done moving. See if we can grab some of these other halflings around here. This button down there is the turn. Oh god. You can't teach frog blood magic, have it be your profit? No, you can't. Alright, so this halfling wants to join my cause. We will do that. This is a halfling cleric. The halfling cleric is really important for 2 reasons. It has healing, which lets it cure people of wounds faster than they can heal naturally. It also has various magic abilities. Its attacks are magic, which means it can hit things that are immune to being hit by regular physical attacks. It can turn undead. Hold on. Come here, you. So turn undead does a bunch of damage, but only to undead units. And it also has magic bolt, which is a ranged attack that is magic damage. It also has magic protection, which means that magic does less damage to it. So basically, it's magic. You need magic to do stuff. We're going to take that tower so we can see all around us. There's another halfling town down there. I don't know what that is, but it's a thing. Another halfling town over that way. Okay, cool. Let's enter the town here. and start producing some pony riders. Alright, let's get that halfling as well. Great. Can you get other heroes in this game? Yes, you can. Alright, I'm gonna... yeah, let's just move to the south towards this other halfling town, see if we can grab them. As you can see, our money is only +7 right now. We can look at, I think, Realm. Yeah, so our net income is 7 because we're paying 22 in upkeep from all the units we've gotten. Every unit has upkeep. Upkeep is actually pretty high. So the halfling cleric's upkeep is 6. Our hero, of course, does not cost upkeep. This halfling swordsman costs 4, and a pony rider also costs 4. Upkeep is related to unit level, so halfling clerics are a level 2 unit, halfling swordsmen are a level 1 unit. This is something that's a little bit confusing that you should know. Units are arranged into tiers which are called levels. So a level 1 unit is a basic unit, level 2 is advanced, level 3 is very high effectiveness, high powered, and level 4 is the maximum. Each race has exactly one level 4 unit. This is different from the levels that heroes have. Heroes level up a la every RPG ever. That's unrelated to unit level. Units don't level up. Units, when they hit 4 experience, get a medal. So they become silver rank or gold rank as they level up. They can level up to twice, and that increases their stats and gives them new abilities, but it's not a level. A level is 2 unrelated things. If we look at magic, we can see that currently we have 15 power base, our research is 8, and our net mana income is 7. We're not paying upkeep on any enchantments. We can distribute our power, so we can research more and get less mana income if we want. I think that would actually be valuable, so I'm going to put 12 points into research, so that we can research Bless in only 5 turns. We don't have any spells, you can see. There are no global enchantments out there, and our source is Frog Confusion, who generates 15 mana, because he's just that good. I could split my army to move faster, you are correct. I could leave this guy behind. So yeah, we'll go ahead with the Frog. And this party, we're gonna keep together. Move that party down to guard the farm. Great, thank you. Put him down that way. See if we can get this town. Ooh, I don't have quite enough money to get this town. I'll have to wait 1 turn. You, sir. Okay, so we found a Spring of Life. That's cool. Love that. Let's run down here with our scout. Grab that farm. That will increase our income a little bit more. And actually, could you get... You couldn't quite get that. Okay, we'll just stick together. We are fortifying for 1 more turn. That's fine. Okay, so we've now got a little wall around this town, as you can see. Hold on. We want to delete all that. And yeah, start producing merchandise. Now, let's take over this level 2 town, which is great. Does this game have dire penguins? It does, but only the Frostlings have them. Okay, so we found the town of Hillsbury. Hillsbury has more troops in it, and can be upgraded further, because it is a larger town. We're gonna go ahead and fortify it. We don't have enough gold, so this will start once we get 40 gold, aka next turn. And when that happens, it will automatically subtract the money. We've got a stack of 5 guys here. I'm actually gonna leave 2 guys behind. And send these 2 infantry, are just gonna walk down that way. This guy is blessed right now. He has Nature's Blessing because he drank from the spring. We'll join him up with these guys. This scout can join up with this scout. They can get some more vision from the tower fort. Okay. And then good old Frog Confusion can run down here to grab this pile of gold. And he'll get there next turn. Meanwhile, you, sir, walk down this way. What is this? I don't know. Still don't know what that is. Okay. I feel like it's probably a good idea to guard that bridge, so we're going to do that. You two gentlemen. I only have 3 gold right now, so I can't take this other small town. I'm going to grab those guys. We now have a nice little stack of infantry. And we have found a life node, which is going to give us 15... Hold on. Yes, which is going to give us 15 more mana. Excellent. And we also have just a straight-up pile of mana right there. And let's grab a pile of gold. Love it. Like it, love it, got to have it. I'd like to grab that little town next turn. Okay, so we have successfully researched Bless. When we cast Bless on something, it gives them defense, resistance, and protection from death-based attacks. Our next research must, of course, be Summon Frog. Summon Frog summons an amphibious giant frog, and we just have to know that. It's important. It's necessary. Absolutely required. It's a tree? Well, you know what? You never know. Sometimes things look like trees, but they're not trees, okay? Just chill out. I don't have 105 pieces of gold, so we're just gonna relax for a second. You gentlemen, why don't you go exploring for me? Aha, we have discovered the goblins. This goblin party has 5 goblin bombers, which self-destruct, and 2 goblin spearmen. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Let's move the ponies up towards them. Oh, there's another town down there. I can just see the tip of its spire. And we're gonna queue up to produce merchandise so that we can have some more income here. Because we're a little bit short on cash money. I'd love to grab that town. Okay, the goblins are holding still. We have, however, discovered some more goblins down here. So let's go in. Is that a darter? Let's go into our first little battle, shall we? A nice little skirmish. We are going to fight this battle tactically. Okay, so here's the tactical map. Now, here's a fun thing about battles. If you may notice, we attacked one guy, this goblin spearman, but there were 2 units on an adjacent hex, and so they are also able to participate. So we have a goblin spearman there, a goblin darter, a goblin spearman there. There was another goblin stack, but they were off the map, so they're not here. Although, if I recall correctly, they may be able to arrive as reinforcements during the battle. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. Amen, brother. Some days you just cannot get rid of a bomb. Okay, so let's hop into it, shall we? I have my halfling swordsman, so as you can see, my halfling swordsmen have strike, parry, 4 attack, 2 damage, 2 defense, 5 health. Goblin spearmen, which are an equivalent unit, also have 4 attack, 2 damage. They only have 4 health. They have first strike, so when defending, they get the initial attack, which is usually not true. They also have night vision, poison protection, and cave crawling, but they don't have parry. So, we are going to advance our halfling swordsman to right here. We also have our halfling slingers, ranged units. I actually have more of them. I should have... Hold on. I want to make movement fast. Okay, we're gonna line our slingers up. Great. We're gonna hurl stones at him. Excellent. So we have 3 attacks, 1 damage per attack with hurl stones. Excellent. So we've killed that guy by throwing rocks at him. Can't quite reach him to attack, but that's fine because he is no faster than me. The poison darts. I don't think the poison darts will quite reach me, but just in case, I'm actually going to pull back a little bit further. Okay, now let's kill this darter before it can hurt me. Notice that I did have a 28% chance to hit the goblin spearman instead, and now I have a 2% chance to hit my own guy, but I'm going to take it. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so we've killed those goblins. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch more goblins coming for me. They've got bombers, they've got goblin wolf riders, they've got spearmen, and then behind that they've got a shaman. It's just bad. It's a bad scene. This is a little goblin town. We're gonna take that over. And as you can see, we can enter into the goblin town. They are enslaved because they're evil and we're not. So we have hostile race relations. We are holding the place, but we're not gonna have time to fortify it, unfortunately. If we could, that would be a lot better, but we don't. So it's gonna be a challenge. So I am actually gonna burn this village, this town down. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Now, when you do that, it does spawn a little neutral party. But that's fine. It can do that. So we're just gonna walk away. We've got our hero man up here. Don't think hero man wants to be down here fighting, to be totally honest. Let's pull these guys back just to kind of guard. These 2 gentlemen, what would you cost? 82 pieces of gold for the halflings. Okay, we might be able to buy that next turn. Okay, let's get some units down here. And I think these 5 guys are about to be murdered by goblins, but they will give a good account of themselves, at least. Yep, they're about to be murdered by goblins. Okay, well, actually... yeah, they're going to be murdered by goblins. It's going to happen. Okay, so... we've got wolves incoming. Wolves are unfortunately tier 2 units. They have more defense, more HP. They're generally just a lot better than our guys. And that's an issue. I'm gonna see if I can take one of them down. Well, actually, that worked a lot better than I thought it would, to be honest. Oh man, I was really hoping I could replicate that feat again. Unfortunately, I cannot hurl stones after moving. So... let's kind of, square up and make ready for the onslaught. This guy's just fucking dead. Okay, there goes a heal. Ow. I actually kind of wish that bomb would get here so it could explode on one of these guys, but I don't think it's gonna. Let me try to kill one of these Goblin Wolf Riders outright. Okay, so we got a Goblin Wolf Rider. That's good. These guys are using, or have a zone of control here. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see if I could display zone of control. I cannot. Alas. Okay. So this guy's just gonna move right up here and attack. And get wrecked. Okay. Well, we killed one Wolf Rider. Please detonate the bomb. Please detonate the bomb. You gotta do it. You know you want to do it. Yes, he detonated the bomb. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god, I love that. He set off the bomb. He blew up his own wizard. He blew up his own wizard. Oh, I love that so much. He blew up his shaman by setting off the bomb. God, perfect. Not 105. All right, hold on. I think if I send only halflings. No, still 105. It's because they have 4 units. Okay, I really want those 4 units. I really want those 4 units to win this fight with. So, let's go ahead and cast a spell, shall we? We are going to... We can't quite summon a frog. What the hell? We're gonna summon a frog. We're just gonna start summoning a frog. Because you know what? Why not? Why shouldn't we summon a frog? We should absolutely summon a frog. And then we're gonna go over here and get into this tower fort. Cast it. Summon the frog. Yes. Fear the frog. This frog is costing me 4 mana per turn in upkeep, but that's okay. It's a frog. It's basically just a random level 1 unit. Okay. What else do I have? I could summon another frog. I could do it again. In terms of magic, my net mana income is currently 3. I am not researching any spells, so that's a problem. Definitely need to fix that. I think I vaporize. That's a pretty good spell. I am gonna get let me grab Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning's a good spell. Okay, and now let me buy this village. And we will advance upon the enemy. Okay, so we've got a 7-stack. It's got some decent-ish kind of units in it. We've also got a 4-stack right there of basic infantry. Hillsbury. You guys go down here where you need to buy this village in a little bit. We're making actually quite a bit of money, so that's nice. Okay, so numbers are even. They have a couple of bombs. We have a couple of pony riders. Never heard of this game? Is it nostalgia mode or a cult classic you missed? Cult classic. This is the first game in the Age of Wonders series, which is actually pretty famous. The goblins do have a boat, a dragon ship. How much do they want for this town again? 82 gold? Okay, we'll grab that next turn. Up here, let's get... Yeah, let's fortify this town. And then... yeah, let's launch an attack here. Okay. So, we've got our 4 infantry over there. We've got our 7-strong pile of units down here. Up here, we've got 4 goblins, and then they have some reinforcements up this way, but some of their reinforcements are very slow, because these are all goblin infantry with only 24 move. And they're off the road. So, I think we're going to be able to concentrate our forces and accomplish something here. So I can cast Ooze. I can also cast Bless or Enchant Weapon. So let me drop an Enchant Weapon on this Halfling Pony Rider. And then we're gonna kind of run over that way with the Cav. And the Frog. Bring the healer up in the middle. Okay. Alright, they're moving in to engage. Perfect. Here come the bombs, walking slowly. Why is the frog animation so much better than the halfling animation? Because frogs are better. I mean, I don't know why I even need to say this. Should be obvious, right? Okay. Excellent, so we got one of them. Let's charge in with our cavalry with the enchanted weapon against this one. See if we can finish him off. We cannot finish him off with that guy, so we'll have to finish him off with this guy. Excellent. Perfect. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. Halfling cleric. Move up to see if we can get some healing onto our main man up there. And then let's get Frog Confusion moved forward as well. Not the frog! Ha ha ha. You should have known better than to attack my frog. Yeah, no, in this game, walls make a big, big difference, because there's only a very limited selection of units that can actually take walls down. Yeah, good old giant frog. I mean, look, he's got attack 4, 3 damage, and 5 hit points. So he's slightly better than a swordsman, basically. Let me go ahead and heal my frog. Thank you. Love it. Excellent. And also, this halfling pony rider, you may notice... oh, he didn't get the experience because he didn't get the kill. This halfling pony rider is now level silver. He killed a level 2 unit, so he gained a silver badge, and now his attack is 6, damage 3, defense 3, compared to... this guy has the enchanted weapon, which is giving him attack and damage, but his attack is usually 5, and his defense is 2. So by leveling up, we've increased attack and defense over the baseline. Speaking of which, I am actually gonna go ahead and drop an enchanted weapon on him as well. Perfect. Now we have an attack 7 halfling pony rider, which is just what we wanted. Let's get some missiles up there so we can throw missiles at bombs. That's always a good idea. Hitting bombs with rocks is definitely what we want to be doing. We'll also put the frog up. The cavalry, the pony riders, we kind of want to bring around the sides, so that we can try to get in on the goblin darters with them. Oh, we got too close. Ah, fuck. Can frogs pull walls apart with their tongues? No. Oh, also, this halfling slinger has leveled up, and in leveling up has gained marksmanship 1, which is giving it more attack with its ranged attacks. That's really good. I don't want to lose him. Perfect. Alright, let me shoot some bolts of magic at you, sir. Nice. I don't think summoned units... Actually, summoned units do level up. I'm gonna level up this frog. You damn right that frog's leveling up. Hooah! Look at that frog. He's just so good at his frog job. I've never seen anyone froggier. I'm gonna try to sacrifice this guy to kill the bomb, I think. Okay, cool. Nice. I do not think I've locked down the bomb. I think I'm about to lose my pony rider. Real shame, that. Yeah, I'm about to lose my pony rider. Oh! Up! Yep, there he goes. Rogue. Can't quite reach him. Okay. I lost both my pony riders. I'm so bad at this game. So bad at it. I've made such a mistake. Are we limited to a max number of units in our army? It's 8 units per stack is the maximum. Okay, so we've done that. Excellent. Love it, like it, love it, gotta have it. There are 3 more random goblins right down there. I'm gonna go stand next to them menacingly. And you, sir, have already used your healing this turn, so you can't do any more healing, but that's okay. Alright, let's end the turn. We're gonna buy that little town. And, we've got a silver halfling slinger, which is really good. And we also got a silver halfling swordsman, which is fine. It's not amazing, but, you know, it's fine. Let's go ahead and use healing on him to bring him back up to snuff. And then let's, how much gold does it take to resettle? City of Mistcleave lies in ruins. I feel like there's a way... Oh, I think you need a special... I think you may need a specific unit to resettle. I don't remember. I'm going to ignore those guys for right now. They're not super important or threatening. But these goblins are kind of important and or threatening. I'm 1 turn away from researching Chain Lightning. That's great. So we've gotten that, and now let's grab Haste, which is another great spell to have. What's the goblin shtick in this game? The goblins have several shticks. For one thing, they are by far the best underground. Goblins in caves have a huge advantage because all of their units have cave crawling. Goblins have cheap units. Goblins also have access to beetles, which are quite powerful. Let me see. They will sell me Dispel Magic for 50 gold. Yeah, okay, I'll buy it. That's fine. Yeah, goblins are not one of the strongest races by any means. Neither are halflings, for that matter. But they have their minor races that are associated with others, like the halflings are kind of associated with the elves. The goblins are kind of associated with the orcs. And they're sort of secondary. They have things that they do, but they're not the best. I am going to combine those three into one, and then we'll have this one guy kind of standing out front as like a scout. That seems great. And... oh, Frog Confusion. I would like you to... cast... Bless on yourself. Great, so you can cast that spell as a global spell. It costs a certain amount of upkeep. So I've just blessed Frog Confusion so that he has more defense and resistance, so that he won't get owned. And we're going to cut back away from research so that we can have some mana income. Great. And then I would also like to install Pony Riders here. That will take place next turn. And let's take over this little goblin town. Okay, so now we're on this little town map. And you see we've got some buildings scattered around, no walls. It's a little goblin building, buildings shaped like skulls, etc. They've got their units in the plaza. They do have a shaman and a wolf rider, so we will have to keep an eye out for that nonsense. But we're just going to bring our army together and prepare for battle. We've got lots of slingers, which is great. Because when it comes to tier 1 and tier 2 units, ranged firepower is the bomb. We are going to want to take out their shaman pretty quick for that reason. And also so that he can't heal. Okay, he got just a little bit too close. That's great. And let's see if we can drop a spell, shall we? Yeah, let's drop Chain Lightning. Perfect. Love that for us. And they are taking no action, because if they come forward, they will be within rock throwing range, and they don't want that. So, we're going to lunge forward with the giant frog, wipe out their healer, and then we're going to have to take basically one round of missiles. Actually, could I just cast Chain Lightning again? I'm too far away. If you move at all, you can't use missiles or special abilities. So that's something that you just kind of have to get used to. Range is a very, very limiting factor, and moving at all makes it not work. Rude. How dare you attack my frog? How much experience? You're at 5 out of 6 experience? God damn. You're at 0 out of 2. I want to see if I can level. So yeah, let's see if I can level this guy up. Nah, the house blocked the shots. What about you? You're at 0 out of 4. You're at 15 out of 30. Yeah, go off. Go off, Frog Confusion. Perfect. Where on the frog did we pin the medal? He just wears it. Okay, so now we have hostile race relation with goblins. So, in general, keeping a goblin town is not a great idea for us because that hostility means any goblin troops we lead, their morale will be low. It means that we will always have to keep a garrison here or risk this town rebelling. But it does mean if we do it, we have access to goblin units, including goblin darters are actually quite good because they do poison. Goblin bombers, of course, explode. And so basically you suicide goblin bombers to kill more valuable units. But overall, I think it would be a better idea to just migrate this settlement to halflings. So we're going to migrate to halflings. That will take 4 turns. And when they're done, it will be a halfling town instead of a goblin town. And we won't have to guard it anymore. What have I got? I got 36 bucks. This town is fortifying. That's fine. Oh, there's another goblin town down there that I didn't do anything about. Let's install pony riders into Trestlin. And Frog Confusion has leveled up, so I now have 10 skill points to spend. I am gonna spend them on point of defense and a point of resistance, I think. Just making Frog Confusion tougher. Okay. And now we're going to start just making pony riders non-stop out of this town here. So we took control of a tribe and demand they all blow up for us? No, we're not demanding they blow up for us. We're just getting rid of them. We're replacing them. And oh, they left this town totally unguarded. Yoink. This is mine now. This is now my town. We're gonna leave, hold on. Let's leave you, and you to guard that city. Head up here. Okay, they are now oppressed. How about over here? Enslaved. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, we should be able to hold both these towns. So we're going to upgrade this town, and then we're going to migrate it. So it's upgrading so it can have access to level 2 units. After it's upgraded, we will migrate Kinstar as well. That is a power node, which I would love to own. I am going to... We're going to summon another Frog, just for fun. And up here, we're going to fortify. You want at least fortification level 1 on everything. Ideally, you want fortification level 2. This game has some problematic features. It does. I will say that these problematic features are generally true of pretty much all strategy games. Certainly all strategy games that have a racial component. It's an issue that I would say has been kind of common to the... not only the strategy genre, but also the fantasy genre for a long, long time. And it certainly is worth discussing. What is that? Oh, that's a mine. I want a mine. And here we have our enemy, Bunto. Bunto, the enemy hero. He's given himself an enchanted weapon. He has spellcasting 1. He has summoned a fire sprite, which is a pretty powerful... it's a level 2 summoned unit. And he's also got a wolf rider and a spearman and all that. We're taking all his shit away because we hate him and we want him to fail. You know, as you do. How's that migration going? 2 more turns? Okay. I'm just gonna summon another frog. You know, like, why not? Why would I not do that? And hold on, weren't we building pony riders? Could have sworn we were building pony riders over here. Oh, you were building pony riders. Okay, so we only need 1 town building pony riders. That's fine. I'm sorry, it was my mistake. Yeah, just produce merchandise. We only need 1 pony rider producer. Okay, we've got haste. Let's go ahead and research. Let's research another combat spell. Let's research Solar Flare. That sounds good. Yoinkus, I will have your mine, thank you. Please and thanks. 1 turn migrating to halflings. Aren't there more buildings to build in a city? Not really, no. Cities are, hello, bombs. Hi, how's it going? So we've upgraded, but we don't really want this. We're gonna go ahead and... Yeah, I guess we need to go ahead and fortify before we migrate. That seems valuable. We've got all these bombs heading for us. Are you summoning a frog? Yeah, summon a frog. Thank you. Start summoning another frog. I get the feeling I might need more frogs than I have. Quite soon. And this pony rider. Head south with him to see what's guarding this place. 2 goblin spearmen. A couple of units will be able to overwhelm that. Go ahead, summon another frog. Alright, so 3 of their bombs they've sent forward. I would definitely like to intercept the bombs. Let me grab that tower. Ah, we cannot breach the wall. Okay, so, yeah, so this fortified settlement. If a settlement like this that has fortifications is neutral, then, you can just take it over. But if it's claimed by someone and it has a wall, then in order to capture it, you have to actually be able to breach the wall somehow, even if there's nobody inside. Our frog here cannot breach the wall, so this place is just safe from being raided, unless the raiders bring a battering ram. Alright, we've turned that into a halfling town. That's great. So we can go over there. If one settlement size determines max level determines what buildings can get built. Yes, exactly. Yeah, so, like, obviously in real life, ethnic cleansing is an incredibly bad thing to do. In a game like this, it's, you know, it's one of the kind of awkward parts of fantasy fiction in general, is this, the whole racism issue. And it is an issue, like, let's be honest. There have been... Fantasy fiction has a very, very ugly kind of sordid history with racist tropes like that, and it's definitely worth discussing. But, like I said, you know, strategy games in general, like in Colonization, how one of the major... Sid Meier's Colonization, one of the major mechanics was setting up missions in Indian settlements, Native American settlements, that would give you workers, and then wiping the natives out when they got uppity. Like, that was... And, you know, that is history. It happened. So in that sense, it's quote-unquote realistic. How much we want to be depicting that in our games and everything? That's a question. But overall, I don't have a huge issue with a fantasy game like this depicting, you know, difficult race relations, put it that way. Alright, let the bombs close in one more turn. They don't want to because they will be in range. Actually, they're already in range. He should have closed. That was a mistake on your part, Bomby Boy. Oh, thank God. He didn't have enough to explode. He couldn't quite get the attack off. Okay. Couldn't we play an evil race in this campaign as the good guy? We could, actually. It's possible. Let's walk back into the town real quick, just to make sure that they are sufficiently oppressed. Okay, we produced another Pony Rider. So with 2 Pony Riders, we'll be able to take that town. This little boat is just kind of patrolling up and down. That's fine. That is a monster lair. I would like to explore that monster lair. So in the monster lair, you will find stuff. Sometimes valuable stuff, sometimes horrible gribblies. Sometimes, I say sometimes, but when I mean often, both. This is one of those situations when you want to have level 1 units around because you can use them to scout and not feel bad if they die. Monster lairs are dangerous. Death is around every corner. Alright. There's been a culture shift in fantasy during the last 20 years, moving away from the Manichaean perspective. Yes, very much so. And I think it's very interesting. I think it's positive, to be honest. It makes for more interesting stories. And even, you know, even Tolkien, who is probably the classic earliest example, hello Goblin Darter, of the, like, evil is evil by its nature, he had some problems with it. You know, and he struggled with that issue. Many of his later writings show a more nuanced perspective, shall we say. Okay, that darter is going to get a close-range volley off on my frog, so that's an issue. What's that? There's a unit down there. A lot of games make it objectively easier and better for you to be evil. Some games do. Some games do. Tolkien was very conflicted over the orcs. Yeah, exactly, because in early, you know, kind of early in the writing, the orcs were portrayed as very much just, like, evil all the time. And then later on, Tolkien went, well, you know, that doesn't actually make a ton of sense for them to just be evil all the time forever. Oh, wow, missed twice. Horribly. Oh, and blocked anyone else from getting there. That's a shame. Okay. Let me heal the frog. Great. Can you actually Hurlston? No, you're 100% blocked by the walls. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Ow, please stop throwing knives at me. Please stop that. Don't do it! No! My poor frog! cut down in the prime of his life. Ah, that's a kobold. So, kobolds are an interesting little unit. They have cave crawling, they have night vision, which means they do better in caves. They have poison strikes, and they are immune to poison themselves. So in caves like this specifically, kobolds are really dangerous. You're blocked. Okay. Let's get over there. You, sir. Go hit this guy. Perfect. Yeah, I don't want to fight that kobold with my frog. So let's pull the frog back. Get the cleric centralized, and see if the kobold will come after me. I really am enjoying the discussion that has occurred, like, in the chat here. I am a little bit focused on the game, so I'm not participating. No! Oh my god, he missed twice, thank god. I didn't realize he could reach my hero that easily. Okay, thank you, Halfling Slinger, for saving the day. Alright, this frog is badly wounded. Good old frog confusion is poisoned, which means he's all of his skills are decreasing because he's poisoned. He does have poison protection, so he didn't take much damage. That's good. Frog, you're injured. I'm gonna ask you to just, like, sacrifice the body here. Oh, no, wait. Don't sacrifice the body just yet, maybe. Fuck these kobolds. Please stop doing that. Hey, we found the bag! Couple of brave frogs died to bring us this loot. I think that's the loot, right? Isn't it? Do we have to clear the map? I think we might have to clear the map. As I mentioned earlier, it's been a little while since I've done this. Oh no! Oh god! The kobold assassin! Okay, there we go. That was the last one of them. Okay, so we recovered a couple of items. Let's pick them up. So we have an enchanted axe that gives us magic strike and 1 damage, and an enchanted buckler that gives us 1 defense. Nice. I like it. We are poisoned, unfortunately. But this army can now kind of move out, and I don't have enough mana to summon a frog. Ripperoonie. Okay, occupation forces are decent. Let's go ahead and migrate. Yes, we have research solar flare. Perfect. I love it. Let me go ahead and research healing water, just for funsies. And we'll go ahead and take this little town with our pony riders. Goblin Spearmen are actually a decent counter to Pony Riders because they get first strike. But, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Perfect. We took the town. We are going to once again migrate it to halflings. Because, you know, because. There's that goblin town up there. Hi friends. Hello. How are you doing? Lovely day for a bomb, isn't it? I guess. I guess it's a good day for a bomb. Alright, now, I need to check something real quick. I think if you kill them on your turn, they don't get to self-destruct. So we're gonna try that. They do have a spearman, a darter. I've only got one slinger. So that's a little bit irritating. Ah, god damn it, I came up one step too far again. I keep misjudging the range. Alright, well. Yeah, see, now this is what's gonna happen. They're not gonna want to come forward because they have an advantage, since this guy's poisoned by their darter. So what I have to do is, I just have to rush up so that my slinger is within range. I've probably now lost this battle, but what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get this guy up close to draw fire, this guy up close to attack the darter, this guy to cover the slinger with his shield. See what happens. Okay. Bomb. Oh, he lived. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right, that worked out a lot better than it had any right to. I screwed that up. Are y'all arguing about Star Wars now? What is happening in my comment section? Can we, like... Is this guarded? This is barely guarded. We can absolutely take that town, no problem. Perfect. Love that for us. You're still producing Pony Riders. Excellent. I have 368 gold. Let's go ahead and upgrade that town just for fun. And you, sir, heal the hero. I'm actually going to auto this battle, because it's three guys. And we've now got a gold level. The Northern Trade Route. Excellent. So we've now got a gold level slinger. So we can see our regular slinger is 322. The gold slinger is 433 and has marksmanship 2, which means it has attack +1 and damage +1 on its ranged attacks. So its ranged attacks now do 2 points of damage. Pretty great, if I do say so myself. Do I want to summon another frog? I don't think I do. I think I want to drop an enchant weapon on myself. There we go. That's that. Now we're getting some stats going on Frog Confusion. Frog Confusion's looking pretty good now. Now I guess I can summon another frog. Yeah, go ahead, summon another frog. We can always use more frogs. Alright, we're gonna leave one of our halflings behind. Head down south. This town, we're just gonna maintain it, I guess. We're just gonna let it produce merchandise and make money for me. There are 4 goblins heading north, presumably to cause trouble in our neighborhood. 2 turns left for that migration. These guys, I've only got 21 mana at the moment. Yeah, let me make myself some more power real quick. Still on Star Wars, man. You know what? Once you get Star Wars, once Star Wars is invoked in any context, it is impossible to get off it for a while, tell you what. Yeah, let me drop another enchant weapon. And now we can see the halfling level 2 stuff. So you can get halfling clerics, which are clerics like any other. You can get satyrs. Satyrs are not that good. They cost 35 and they take 2 turns to build. And they do have charm, but charm is not very high percentage chance to work. And stat-wise, they're just like, they're not very good. They die really easily. They're not fast. They're not tough. They're just worse than pony riders, but like, you might as well just use pony riders, basically. You do get catapults and ballistae. Catapults are very good at breaking down walls. Ballistae are mostly snipers. Like, ballistae are used to wipe out dangerous enemy units at long range. They're very slow, they're almost helpless in melee, but their shoot javelin ability is extremely powerful. So that's what they're good for. I am gonna install, I think I'm gonna go ahead and install Ballista. Oh, he does have walls, actually, so never mind. I need to install Catapult so that I can help break down those walls. And they don't have any wall breakers, so these guys can actually just go down here and defend the farm. I have lost my mind. This place, meanwhile, I can just set to produce halfling slingers. While up here we're installing the catapult. Okay, we're gonna enchant weapon on that man. These 3 should be fine. So we got 3 pony riders together. The gang's all here. 4th pony rider on the way. Get you lads moving south. I will enchant upon one last time on a frog. Actually, I might give this whole stack enchanted weapons. Like, there's no real reason not to. I'm gonna send these boys and girls to retake that mine. He does have about 8 units, so we need to be a little bit careful here. But I think we'll be fine. We got our pony riders coming in. And we're gonna start getting we're gonna get a couple of catapults. So, catapult. We shall produce. And then we're going to queue up one more. And then I think we're going to install... Oh, no, wait, hold on. We're going to produce, and then we're going to queue one more. Meantime, you find cats. Let's get you behind the walls. Get you over there. Income is looking absolutely amazing. I'd like to go ahead and upgrade this town again. Oh, max upgrade level. Yeah, it's only a 2-square town, so it can't actually reach level 3. Yeah, just start making pony riders, I guess. We've got the money for it. There's no reason not to. Up here, I don't really want to make any goblin troops, because I would have to, like, be careful about them and shit. You just go ahead and make halfling slingers. And that'll be fine. We have gained another level. I'm actually gonna save those skill points so that I can use them for spellcasting 3. No, I don't need spellcasting 3. I will spend those skill points on wall climbing. Yeah, let's add wall climbing, and then let's add a hit point. Okay, we've researched healing water. Let's grab ice shards. That is perfectly fine. So now, actually, technically, I could attack this town. Because I have a wall climbing unit in the form of Frog Confusion. It wouldn't do me that much good, though, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to get my catapults down there, and then we'll see kind of what we can see. Okay. Parry is awesome. Yes, parry is very, very good. Parry is indeed a very, very powerful ability, but I'm not super concerned with it right now. What I can do with this stack, however, is I can now take over that tower. Oh, there's a little, there's an elven town down there. Fascinating. West lies the flower, sure. Okay. Alright. I've got a catapult. We're gonna bring them south. And launch our assault. We've also got some backup troops rolling in case we need them. Let's go! Okay, so we have 3 forces attacking. This is a much larger city, as you can see, and it is walled. They also have a lovely little fire pit right there. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They've got a flag down there. And a flag up here. I think it's possible to win these settlement battles by, like, capturing the flags or something. I'm not sure. I've always just won them by murdering everyone inside. Here's Bunto. Bunto is level 2. He has 5 attack, 4 all the way around on his stats. He only has spellcasting 1, but he does have enchanted weapon active on himself. I, meanwhile, down here, good old Frog Confusion. Comparable stat-wise, but with 1 more point of defense. 1 more damage, 1 less attack, more HP, and of course, twice as much mana, because I am a spellcaster, and I'm just generally bad to the bone. He's got his wolf riders. Down here, he's got some infantry and a shaman. Can I... how far can I hurl this boulder? I cannot quite hurl a boulder far enough, so I gotta bring the catapult up a little ways. We're gonna run down this way. Try to join up with the strike force on this side. We're gonna have our cavalry guarding the catapult to make sure the Wolf Riders can't rush out and destroy it. And this gang with our general, we're actually gonna hop him up close to the wall. And then these guys, if these enemy infantry come out to try and attack us, the Frog Brigade and our elite units will hold them off. Oh, okay, interesting. They're trying to snipe my, my leader. Which is fair. I mean, if they kill him, then I instantaneously lose the game. So, we definitely don't want that to happen. What's their movement? 32? His movement is also 32, so we're just gonna fucking dip. Okay, wall damaged, not broken yet. And since the cavalry have all swung south, we're going to swing our cavalry south to match them. And this group of infantry, let's pull them back. The Amphibilegion, as it were. Okay. Those Pony Riders, man. These Pony Riders, they are the real deal. What game doesn't have buff stacking BOP? There are some games that just don't let... Ow! That sucked. What just happened? Oh, he just cast a deadly spell upon me. Okay, fair enough. There are certainly games that don't let you stack, that don't let you stack buffs. Okay. Excellent charge. Excellent. You are stunned from the lightning. Love it. You love to see it. The AI is not actually very good at this game, in case you haven't noticed. So very often they'll do things like leaving their cleric undefended. Which is not what you would call wise, generally speaking. Okay. And the wall is broken. So now we can storm our way inside. I think this guy he cast a spell, right? Yeah, he did. He used 9 of his mana to cast that spell that killed that guy up there. Rip. Chain lightning doesn't attack your own people. No, thank God it does not. Oh, here comes the enemy hero. He is coming out. He's tired of hiding. He won't be made a fool of. He will have a boulder hurled upon him. Boulder missed. That's a shame. He will have a solar flare cast upon... wait, hold on. He will have chain lightning cast upon him. Well, it didn't really do much, but I tried. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, we've got Bunto down to 5 HP. He does have parry, which makes this a little bit challenging. Okay, gold experience Frogwiem has just rushed inside and murdered a guy. But yeah, no, experience and buffs in this game make a huge difference. In general, you're not gonna beat leveled up, you're not gonna beat upgraded units with, medals with tier 1 units. It's just not gonna happen. The stat differences compound upon each other too much, because having a higher tier unit has not only more attack, generally also has, like, more attack and more damage and higher defense. So the fights just swing dramatically in their favor. No question about it. Alright, Bunto, what you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna attack my missile unit like a coward, huh? Is that what you're gonna do? I'm gonna throw rocks at you for that. That's what you get. You get rocks thrown at you until you're down to 2 HP. And you know for a fact that no one will ever love you. Alright, Frog Confusion, it's your time. Go get him. Well, okay. Perfect. Bunto is defeated. On day 26, the Empire of the Goblins, led by Bunto, was defeated. Frog Confusion was victorious! I love this little... You love this little... He just... Look at his happy little frog face. Look at his happy little frog face. What is the Halfling Tier 4 unit? I'm not sure they have one, to be totally honest. Yeah, I just kind of... He actually had as much money as I had or more pretty much the whole time. Same with mana. Alright, let's continue, shall we? The Flourisher is saved. The Halflings will now have sanctuary for their women and children should the battle grow fierce. The Halflings have proven fine allies. Yet even as the last goblin fell and cheers rang out, scouts brought news of a greater threat to halfling kind. The United Cities are imperiled. Mandor spares no expense to see the wee folk pay for open allegiance with the Keepers. As I write, we race to aid their island cities against thronging evil. I must decide whether to pursue rumors of a subterranean path under the mountains, or brave the northern trade route. What is a frog? No, frogs are level 1. They're just regular old level 1 units. Okay, so this is a cool thing this game has. There are a lot of these kind of split options where you get to pick what the next mission is. This happens several times, as I recall. I don't want to go subterranean, because going subterranean, I think I'll be fighting goblins and kobolds, and they're better underground. So I'm going to take the northern trade route. I fear we may arrive too late, and the trade route is long and arduous, but it is the surest way through the mountains. The exploration of strange caves will have to wait. The cult is certain to make the pass treacherous, but I am told a keeper initiate of the name Devon Strongberry awaits in a tower at the northernmost part of the path. The cult moves to cut off our advance, and I am told we must arrive in Lunaris within 20 days, or we will be hopelessly trapped behind enemy lines. Okay, so, we can transfer resources. Unfortunately... So, yeah, can I just, like... We have a certain number of points. We have up to 150 points. We can take items, we can take units, we can take money or mana, all kinds of cool things. I, personally, would definitely like to take a gold experience pony rider. I'm actually going to leave the axe behind, because melee combat is not what my hero is really supposed to do. So I'm going to take a gold experience pony rider. I guess I can't have my gold experience slinger, which is a shame. But I'll take those, and then I'll take all the gold and all the mana that I'm allowed. And that leaves 7 points on the table, but that's okay. Well, I guess I'll cut down... I'll take the silver experience halfling swordsman as well. Great. And the Cult of Storms is taking the underground passage. So, we have 20 days. We have to get to the other side of the map. I love how many of these characters are still in AoE 3, even though it's 500 years later. Okay, so we start with 6 units. I've got my special units. I've also got some other halfling pony riders, which is really nice. Travelers, beware of the nearby monster lair. Now, instead of producing merchandise, I would love... Oh, actually, you need to be producing merchandise just to pay for my units, don't you? Lame. Super, super lame. Okay, I may actually leave this guy behind, because he's slowing me down. I'm sorry, bro. Like, the rest of my party is all ponies. I'm gonna put you in the tower. Okay, there's a mine. And down here, there's a halfling city. Those are valuable. Okay, grab the gold and the mine. And then... Yep, 93 pieces of gold. Love it. Absolutely love it. I would like you folks to... fortify. And then I'm gonna tell you guys to fortify too, just for laughs. Great. Now, there's a goblin town over here that I could clear out. Pay toll to the orcs. The trade route is controlled by the orcs of Lord Gror. None shall pass. Okay, so, the orcs of Lord Gror over here have... They've got a Shredder Bolt, which fires black javelins that are tainted with death magic, so they do extra snipey damage. They've also got Orcish Heavy Cavalry. Orcish Heavy Cavalry is very powerful. 5 attack, 4 damage per strike, 3 defense, plus they have charge, so their first melee strike actually does 6 damage. Orc Heavy Cavalry is not to sneeze at. Also, Orc Swordsmen. Orc Swordsmen are the best of the Swordsman units. They have 4 attack and 4 damage. So they're very, very dangerous. So that's a problem. They've got an Orc City up there. Orc Archers are nothing to write home about. They're fine. They've got another mine and another pile of gold. So what I think I need to do is... exploring that monster lair would be nice, but I only have a few more days. I want to take out Rotek and get its income, because that will help accelerate me. So let's get these halflings over here. And we're going to gather up our units and take out Rotek as fast as we can. Ooh, with my general, I might be able to just do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. With Chain Lightning, I think I can just clear him. Are there higher tier frog summons? I don't recall, yeah. But yeah, no, so in general, orc units in Age of Wonders have, like, the strongest and the highest damage units available, pretty much. I think if I go right here, I won't be in range. Okay, so they have to close. That's good. We're gonna get the Chain Lightning. Excellent. Oh my god, I love that. Perfect, 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 perfect. Okay, great. Migrate to halflings. Love that. I kind of want to explore that monster lair, but I'm not sure I'm gonna have the... Okay, you actually don't need to fortify. I'll tell you what. Why don't you just give me... pony riders. And you... I'm gonna live dangerously. I'm just gonna install pony riders on both of these places. And we're gonna queue up ponies on repeat. Alright, we're gonna repeat produce ponies. That should let me rush down this orc army. So what do we got? I've got a full stack. So, yeah, let me go explore this, monster lair real quick. And then I will... Can you get over there in time? You can't, I don't think. Okay. I'll go explore the monster lair real quick, then I'll bust my way past the orcs. What day even is it, actually? It was day 3? Okay, so this is day 4. Let's go into the monster lair. I don't want to auto this. I mean, I actually kind of want to auto it, but I don't think autoing it is wise. Okay, make sure I'm not being flanked. Okay. I'm loving all the bones. The bones make for good decor. You know, all these skeletons and stuff, that's just good lair design right there. You know it's a good monster lair when it's absolutely chock full of bones. Just bones from floor to fucking ceiling. You see those bones and you go, oh boy, this lair, good time. Oh my god, what is that? That is, oh, it's a shadow. Okay, well, alright. Yeah, it's a shadow. That's great. Fortunately, shadows aren't... Fortunately, it's not a wraith. It's not immune to weapon damage. Which wraiths are. This halfling pony rider, unfortunately, is panicked because it just fought a shadow. So we're gonna pull him back. Send up a swordsman to kind of take his place a little bit. Okay. Hey, there we go. Okay, we got an axe. It's the same axe that we left behind on the last level. Great. Got it. Perfect. Was that worthwhile? I don't think so. But did we do it? Yes. It was some experience, I guess. Experience is never wasted. This place might rebel. It didn't. That's good. Urstor has been overthrown. Ah, Urstor has been overthrown by other orcs. So that's cool. Keep the ponies riding, lads. We're about out of money. So let's change this to merchandise. This place is migrating. That's fine. You can also change to merchandise. Okay, we've migrated the halflings there. Go up there, you go up there. That will be almost a full stack. And we've now got solid income as well. Let's grab... Let's just set you queuing on halfling slingers. Next turn we will fight our way past this. And we will start storming up north. It's day 6. I'm actually not sure. I may have already been too slow. We only have 20 days to get our hero to the other side, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Okay, we've produced a halfling slinger. Love that for us. Yeah, so we can only fight this group with one army. And to be honest, I actually don't want to fight it with an army including my hero, because I'm worried about the ballista sniping him. So I'm going to send in this army first. And see how it goes, because I really don't want that shredder bolt getting a shot off on me. Ow, ow. Yeah, remember what I said about Orc Heavy Cavalry? They suck. Orc Heavy Cavalry is really good. Okay, got one. Orc warrior. Okay. Here's the part's gonna hurt. Oh, well. Okay, well, they actually didn't hit all that bad right there. Yeah, ballista got to fire. Painful. Ow. Okay. Not quite destroyed. That's a problem. Yeah, so you get cursed if you're hit with a black javelin, which really blows. This is the problem with using tier 1 versus tier 2 or 3 units. These guys are level 2. He's about to level up. When he levels up, his stats increase. Fortunately, he's almost dead, so I will be able to take him out, but even so. Oh my god, I cannot believe that happened. Okay, so we cleared the battle. Oh, alright, we got that. Now, that's just Orcish archers. Now let's clear that and take this town. Orcish archers are medium range. Okay, so... Great. I'm actually gonna just hit him with a chain lightning. Just for funsies. 2 are stunned. When people are stunned, you can stab them with no retaliation. And town taken. Okay, so... keeping an orc town is actually not a terrible idea just because their units are good. But migrating to halflings is probably wiser to eliminate the relationship problem. Yeah, so let's migrate to halflings there. Don't have enough money to take that gang on my adventures with me. Okay, it's day 8. We're gonna grab that mine. Solid, solid, solid. We're gonna grab this town. That gives us 3 more pony riders. So now we can... I'm just gonna auto this. Please stop that. Okay, I lost a unit that I would prefer not to have lost, but that's okay. Because we busted past them, so that's fine. We've researched ice shards. Let's get remedy real quick. You guys guard up there. Leave him behind. Forces are average, that's fine. Great. You... install pony riders. The trade route continues north. Okay, there's more orcs. They shouldn't be able to take out this army, but just for safekeeping, I am gonna summon a frog. It will slow us down very slightly, but not enough to really hurt, I think. And we should be able to just keep following the road for right now. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, this is now a halfling town. Let's get some more pony riders queuing. I know I'm using like full pony rider and it may seem boring, but they're legitimately like one of the best tier units in the game. Tier 1 units in the game. Not using them is... they're the units that you spam if you have access to halflings, basically. Just because they have charge and, like, almost cavalry level, almost tier 2 cavalry statistics at tier 1. Which means their maintenance is low and there's all kinds of advantages to having specifically that. Now, there should be another hero waiting around somewhere as well, right? Who is that? That is Gorthok the Black, a level 1 Orcish hero. Okay, well. Oh, hi, friends. How are you? Yeah, that's, well, not a huge fan of that, but it'll be alright. There he is. Hello, friend. Yes, I accept you. Okay, so we've gotten our second hero, Devon Strongberry. Devon Strongberry is a halfling hero, I believe. He has spellcasting level 1. What spells does he have? Oh, he knows my spells. That's right. But he's also brought with him 2 halfling rogues, which are the tier 3 halfling unit. And halfling rogues are really, really good. Their stats in general are pretty high. They also have concealment, which means anytime they're in, like, forest, they're invisible. They can hurl stones, like slingers, but much more powerfully. And they have parry. So they're like halfling swordsmen and halfling slingers combined plus some. They're pretty great. No, I want to keep them separate, that's right. Okay, Frog Confusion is leveled up. I am going to give him... I'm actually going to hold off because I want to give him spellcasting level 3. Yeah, leave those guys behind. They will slow you down a little bit. That is an Orcish city. We're just going to keep on rolling. Summon more frogs. How heavily guarded is this city? 5 units. I don't know what that is. That seems horrifying. Gross. No first strike plus unlimited retaliation plus stun plus life drain combo. It's pretty good. More XCOM, please? Not right now. I may go back to XCOM at some point, but that is not this day. Get another frog. Alright. What is this? What is this? Ah, it's poison plants. Okay. Well, that's bad. Alright, I've learned a new thing today. Hey, I'd like to have that, thank you. That's a builder's guild. That's a little orcish town. Okay, let's leave the poison plants. Great. And we're just gonna motor on down the road, because we only have 5 days left. But we are gonna storm this town. Cool. So we've taken that. Go ahead and fortify it. Aha! Hello, friend. Ah, you've got fury on you. Woof. That is gonna be rough. let's drop a quick little enchant weapon on you, sir. And on you, sir, since we have spellcasting level 2, we can cast 2 spells in a single turn. Set that so we have a little bit of mana income. Don't walk through the Wrigley's. Hey, look, sometimes you just gotta look at something and be like, I wonder what that does, you know? Sometimes you just gotta find shit out. Gorthak is still here. Don't like that. Alright, let me get these guys together. These cool cats and kittens. Hello, friend. Ah, it's Lord Gror. Well, it's time for me to go, Lord Gror. Alright. Let me get... No, I want my spellcasting for this battle, actually. Do we even have to fight this guy? Can we just... How many days do I have left? I have 3 days left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think we just book it. I don't think we want to hang around and fight. For all that more experience is always nice. Is this a... Oh, it's dwarves. Hi, dwarves. I don't have enough money to hire the dwarves. Alright, let's produce merchandise. Let's produce merchandise. Okay. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Wow, they really are, they're really coming for Devon Strongberry, huh? Oh, I found a castle ruin. Okay, maybe I can explore that. Hello, friend. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this guy. Why? Because I can. Because he's a level 1 hero and it's time for him to die. He does have Death Strike, which is... dangerous. Let's see if 4 Pony Riders can take him. He's gonna force me to come into range first. The AI is not super smart, but they do know how to manipulate the movement system to ensure that they get the first attack. Oh, there we go. We got him, boys. Okay, I want to explore this ruin. Yeah, I want to explore this castle ruin with my halfling rogues. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay, that's a That's a giant. How much HP does the giant have? 15! Oh, God. Wow. Don't feel good about this. Attack 6, damage 7. Wow. Halfling rogues do have parry. Okay. Huh. I get Gorthak in the other campaign. Shame I had to gank him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I don't feel good about that. I mean, okay, so the giant is a dwarven level 3 unit. And it's basically just really tough, but he can also hold... The problem is he can also hurl boulders like a catapult. So I can run right now. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna send in the halfling rogues. And see how much... Oh, well, they're actually hurting him a lot. Okay. Well, he's not stunned. Fuck. Oh my god, I got him. Okay, enchanted mace. Cool. Love it. Like it, love it, gotta have it. I think this is the end here. Yeah, Lunaris. There we go. We got to Lunaris. Perfect. Just in time. Shard him? I could have done that, but... Alright, cool. We done it. We done did it. Well done. Smoke on the horizon. Never before have I seen troops move with such swift determination. It helped that they were all riding ponies or were giant frogs. Though I am weary from travel, my halfling fellows seem untouched by strain. They regale the populace with tales of noble feats they have yet to do. I no longer wonder why Meandor sees these tiny fellows as threatening. Our arrival in Lunaris energized the weary forces here. I have never before seen people so enlivened by our meager tales of victory. Should I live to a ripe age, I shall return to these good folk. Though small, they live big, even in the face of terror. Okay. So we have reached the United Cities. Turns out the Circle of Knife works on giants. Our path ahead is clear. Here we will stand against Meandor's orcs and goblins. Here we will create a future for our allies. If the Keepers are to gain any future allies, we will need to demonstrate that we can protect them. There are many that watch us, and diplomatic pressure grows. Lord Thakar of the Frostlings observes from the north, intent upon claiming sizable portions of halfling lands. While not of the cult, these opportunists must either enter an alliance or submit to halfling sovereignty. Our only ally is a clan of wood elves who dwell within the southwestern forests. The capital city, Lyra, on the central island, is under siege. Even from Lunaris, across the inland sea, greasy black smoke streaks the sky. Assault fires mar the otherwise verdant isles. The fires are fed by goblin and orc swarms living to the east. It is clear that if Lyra falls, our course will falter. Thus I am imploring all those in my command to reach this central city as quickly as is feasible. Once safe, Lyra will serve as a fine stronghold to secure the entire region. Okay, so we have elves in the southwest. We have an ocean to the east, with Lunaris in it. We have 300 points. I'm gonna take my secondary hero. I'm gonna take... I don't have any of my leveled up units available. I'm gonna take both my halfling rogues. I'm also gonna take this... Interesting. So the mace apparently is really valuable for some reason. I thought it was the same as the axe. I'm gonna take the axe, and then I'll take 3 gold. The Cult of Storms is forced to move south. Okay, so... Here's the elves, our allies. Down here. Doing their own thing. They have a shipyard. And they have a party with a nymph in it, which has the seduction ability. They have some elven archers. Elven archers, as is usually the stereotype, are the best basic archers in the game because they have marksmanship just out of the gate. There is also a goblin wyvern rider up here. Goblin wyvern riders are very dangerous because they are flying, which means melee attacks can't be made on them. And they have poison strikes and long vision, so they're excellent scouts. Meanwhile, up here, I start with a level 3 city. I've got some dwarves, including a berserker, which is a good unit. I've got a pretty big army, and I'm losing money steadily, so that's a bit of an issue. So what I want, actually, is... I'm gonna take the cavalry, personally. Oh, I've been ambushed, okay. I'm gonna take the cavalry, and I will be ambushed by orcish marauders. And I will stun them both, and then they will be instantly murdered. Because fuck them. Perfect. Okay. To get to the United Cities, take the ferry south or travel north by land. Grab that mana. I'm gonna start summoning frogs, and I am actually planning to just take frogs across the water. That's my game plan here. I'm just gonna summon the frog knights and frog directly across the water. Goblins are hilarious when you are a dreadnought. Goblins are just generally hilarious, man. I fucking love goblins. They're the best. Okay, we're gonna take... so dwarf axemen are tough. They have mountaineering, but none of my heroes have... So actually, these dwarves... I'm just gonna take these dwarves into the mountains. And then these units... I don't think this road goes anywhere. Yeah, that road just goes off map. Okay, great. Why did that say battle lost, by the way? I guess that was an event. Yep, summon a frog. Oh, and the wyvern flew off, so that's fine. We're gonna take this town immediately. They've got 1 darter, 1 spearman, and 2 bomby boys. Okay. Let's get that chain lightning going. Very nice. Perfect. And is that a... Yeah, that's a... Okay, and we're going to migrate these. So now we can actually migrate to a variety of different races because we have several different races that are friendly to us. Frog Knights is what this game needs, exactly. Okay, so, now we have options. We can get halflings if we want more ponies, we can get dwarves if we want heavier infantry, or we can get elves if we want powerful elven archers and priests. Elven priests are very good, so they're tier 2 units. I'm gonna migrate this town to elves. Because, as mentioned, elven archers and elven priests, so they have a solid tier 1 unit, and they also have a strong tier 2 unit. Ooh, money. Perfect. My ally is expanding rapidly. That's great. And we're gonna frog it up real quick. Okay, you guys need to grab that town. That's already a halfling town, so we don't even need to worry about that. Go back down there. Oh, hi. Well, that was weird. I don't know how that worked. They ran, like, over here and then back. Very strange. But, okay. There's a shipyard. We need to take that mine. Post-haste, because we are losing money. Get my frog going. I would also like a little bit more research. Yeah, let me get remedy in one turn. That'd be good. We're gonna grab that mine. Let's leave the frogs and one horseman to guard that. Move up there and take that city. 3 turns left to become elves. Grab the money. Grab the shipyard. Alright. So the master plan continues. Frog. I'm gonna want a full frog stack. Full frog stack up ins. Devon has 10 points. We're gonna give him... I'm actually gonna give him leadership. We've researched remedy, so that's great. Let's grab vaporize. Good spell. And we are being attacked by more orcish cavalry. Because they don't learn their lesson. Unfortunately... Can I cast... Hold on. Can I... Yeah, I can't cast a combat spell because my mana is wrapped up in summoning a frog. I just pressed a button. I've made a terrible mistake. What have I done? Hang on a second. Did not mean to press that button. Oh, no. Oh, everything's gone wrong. Oh, what is happening? Hold on a second. Alright, okay. I gotta finish this battle. I gotta finish this battle so I can get out and save and reload. Alright, just bear with me for a second. Just, I can barely tell what's happening. Oh, this is frog vision right here. We licked the frog, boys. Oh, no. Okay, we won the battle. All right, okay. Save game. Oh, I can't tell what that says. Save? It's the top slot. We're saved as the top slot. Okay. All right. Exit to Windows. I don't know what that was, but okay, let's try that one more time. I guess if you Alt-Tab out, then the whole thing goes fucking crazy.
In the first days of the world...
Okay, and we're back. All right, cool. Great. Great. Love that. I love that for us. Yeah, so I think what happened was the palm of my hand accidentally hit the Windows key. Pretty sure that's what caused the chaos to erupt. Okay, you go north. You move down south here. We're gonna leave the cavalry. We're taking the frogs. We are continuously summoning frog. And we're gonna cross the lake to reach our friends. Over here somewhere. Okay, great. Is this an efficient way to do this? No. But is it a fun way to do this? definitely yes. Also, I'm still negative on money, although only barely. My mana seems to be okay. We need to dedicate all mana to income. We're not researching anymore right now. I mean, yeah, we can research vaporize, but we're dedicating all our mana to frog at the moment. The power of frog compels us. So the shipyard can build boats. We can build transport ships. We can also install bigger and more powerful boats to sail around in, but that can shoot javelins and stuff. But I'm not even going to worry about that because I have the power of Frog on my side, and that is all I need for victory. And Frog Confusion has made a level, which we are going to put into Spellcasting 3. Alright, we got 5 frogs. These dwarves don't need to be down here. They can head up north. You, sir. And what is that? Ah, that is a large orc city. Okay, let's see if we can take that, maybe. In one turn, this will be done migrating to elves, and then we can move those troops off. Okay, great. So now we have an elven city. Excellent. I could install nymphs, because they do have seduce, which can be useful. But what I'm first going to do is, the first thing is we're going to fortify that elven town. Get the dwarves moving north. Get the frogs moving across the water. You'll love to see it. How well defended is this town? So this is a neutral orcish town. They got archers. They got a couple of kobolds. To be honest, I can probably take them. Because the rogues can climb walls. Yeah, and they're gonna come out after me, I think. So I think what I can do here is I can just... Because the AI knows I have wall climbing. So I should be able to just kind of line up out here and make a threat with one or both of my halfling rogues to climb over the walls down here. And the AI should come for me. Yep, they're gonna come for me. Perfect. And I have enough mana for one good chain lightning. Perfect. Alright. Take out the archers. Solid, solid, solid. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Excellent. Great. I love that. We've got a lovely little city. Yeah, the AI charges out if you have a way to pass the walls. They always want to do that if you can pass. So we are going to migrate this to... let's migrate this one to halflings. Hey, elves running around. How they doing? They've got a nice little level 2 city. Level 2 hero, I mean. They got some dwarves, some elves. Doing good. Friends, we're coming! The Frog Knights! Arrive! Also, here come the cavalry. Great. And that is a lovely spring of life. Okay, Glotzburg has been fortified. Let's go ahead and just start building elf archers. Get a few rounds of elf archers going. Send the cavalry south. 2 turns to halflings. You, sir. Take this small town. Perfect. Like it, love it, gotta have it. We've got a nice little builders guild. We've got another halfling town over there. Man, these those frog knights, they really did what they needed to do. Got right across the water. Okay, everybody's blessed. Send a frog to grab the Builders Guild. I don't know what the Builders Guild does. Why not elves or dwarves for the diversity? I've got an elf city now. Okay, so yeah, so the Builders Guild can produce merchandise for income, or it can build drills to crush walls. It can build flamethrowers. And it can build... it can build builders. Yes, absolutely. Produce builders. I don't have enough money, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. I don't have 103 pieces. Okay, well, you're gonna have to change that. Just produce merchandise. What's your income? 12 gold. Okay, great. So you do that. There's a mine down there. Let me grab that mine. Goblins own this tower fort, so let me take that. That is a cave. Fascinating. And this is... they've got a halfling eagle rider. Okay, so there's another halfling city. That's Lyra, the capital city. Great. Let me just kind of hop up this way. Hello, friends. Alright. So now we have this lovely halfling city. We'll go ahead and... Oh no, we're already fortified, aren't we? Yeah, just produce merchandise for a minute. For like a hot second. We're going to put the dwarves in garrison. We'll take that tower. And this little sign is welcoming me to the United Cities. Lovely. There's some goblins in a tower over there. That's not great. That's a life node. I need that for mana. That's vitally important. $125 pieces of gold for Lyra, which is our first 4-tile city, so I definitely want that. Can you get that? Yeah, get that life node. Get that life node. There you go. Let's set our magic distribution a little bit better. There we go. So now we're doing some research. Wonderful. This map is so much easier when you're playing as halflings. Yeah, for sure. When you're playing as the good guys, honestly, a lot of maps are pretty easy. Because you can just yeah, you can just buy all the cities. Let's produce merchandise for a hot minute. I might upgrade this city in a little bit so I can get some of the tier 2 elf units. Elves have forestry, which means they move faster through woods. That can be useful. Ah, brown and red have now made an alliance. Lord Thakar of the Frostlings has joined the evil. Interesting. So the elves are friendly to us, enemies to the Frostlings. You, sir, you are allied with the goblins. You're allied with the goblins as well. So it's the goblins that are the common theme here. Ruler of the goblins. I suggest, well, no, I don't want to send you any. I don't want to give you shit. I'm not giving you dick diddly. Okay, let me regather the Frog Knights. And we're gonna, next turn, we're gonna buy this center city. We're gonna buy Lyra. You, sir. Just auto this. Great. Okay, so we've got a nice little town there. Income is trending upwards. Always good to see. I know they have boats, so I want to leave some garrison forces behind. What I might do over here is I might just train a couple of halfling slingers. Like 4 halfling slingers, and put them in this tower fort to guard the coast. The halflings of the coast, as it were. Frogolungus to death and ruin. Exactly. We require additional frogs. Hey, wait a second. How did I get these halfling units? What are these halflings doing here? Fuck off, halflings. Get out of the frog stack. This is not a place for halflings. This army is all frog all the time. Alright, we have 164 gold. Yes. Great. Okay, they've got an orc assassin over there. Here's another little orc city and a bunch of orc cavalry. Let's wipe out this orc cavalry. And then we can kind of take a look at the situation. Alright, so we've got a satyr. We don't care about him at all whatsoever. Down here, we've got the Frog Knights. Up here, we've got the Orcish Heavy Cavalry, who, let's be honest, the Orcish Heavy Cavalry are more powerful than our trusty Frog Knights. But our strength is as the strength of 10 because our hearts are pure. So, you know, it'll be fine. The Frog Knights will never be defeated. They are simply too mighty. Victory is both inevitable and assured. So flying units like this cannot be attacked by melee units. I believe if you attack melee units with them in melee, they do get retaliatory attacks, but they can't initiate an attack. Which means you can also use flying units to occupy squares and be annoying. Which is fun. Oh, well, we got 3 stuns right there, so shit. Go off. Damn. Hell yes. Chain Lightning's like the best spell ever. I might upgrade the, hold on. I might make movement very fast. They can never defeat the Frog Knights. We are just too powerful. Frog Knights! Are any of these frogs ranked up? Yes, this one is ranked up. Oh no! They got a frog! Okay, that worked out fine. Will I upgrade from giant frogs to lurkers if I get a little city? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe I'll just stick. Look, the Frog Knights are doing... I mean, the Frog Knights are doing work. Like, upgrade? I'm not sure I can upgrade from these guys. I'm not sure there's any such thing as upgrading from these guys. With the work they're putting in, I mean, look at this guy. 6 attack, 4 damage, admittedly only 2 defense and 6 hit points, but still, I mean, come on. He's a Frog Knight. Frog Knight's ho! I am gonna run these guys back into Lyra to prevent it from being, owned. And I really want to fortify soon, too. Oh, actually, I can just kill these guys, can't I? Yeah. I can just kill these guys. We dragged the AI garrison in by doing this, so what I actually want to do is... I would love to just be away from the enemy and let them fight the AI garrison. Because if the garrison is killed, that lowers the price of buying the city. And they're just going for it. Well, I was hoping they'd take more casualties than that, but it looks like they might not actually lose anybody. So that's a shame. Oh, well. Never mind. Okay. They lost a guy. That brings the price down. Love it. I never doubted you for a second. Never doubted you for a second. Also, I should be able to pick up these boats for, like, nothing. I think I can just, like, go talk to them and... Yeah. Hi, boat. Absolutely. So there's some free bros. These transport ships, unfortunately, are no good at fighting, but they can, like, sail around. So that's kind of handy. I might sail around to do something with them. I need to go back and kill those guys as well. The frogs look like they just eat them. Yeah, you know, pretty much. That's about right. Sounds like pretty much what the frogs do. I'm gonna put these elves in this tower fort just, like, in case something terrible happens. There's another boat. Yeah, let's send the Frog Knights kind of southish here. Grab that that mine. These guys, we should be able to auto this. Oh, hey, and I think we charmed a unit. Yeah, we did. We charmed an orcish unit. His morale is terrible because he's an orc, and so he doesn't like us. So in order for him to function, he's gonna have to be in a stack with other units. His morale is always gonna be bad. There's nothing we can do about that, but, you know, it is a unit. Like, a unit is a unit. Let's migrate this to dwarves, just for fun. Just to have some dwarves around. And you, sir, go rejoin your amphibian friends, but first, please summon an additional frog. And we'll grab that mine. And we can't take that tower because no one can climb walls. That's a shame. You boat. Go talk to that boat, please. Thank you. Please have boat conversations. I actually don't need 4. I can just 2 will be fine. Okay, I think we're in a really good spot. We've pretty much got... Well, we've got the center locked down. We've got a whole lot of income coming in. We're going to grab these 2 cities. That will make our income even better. And then we'll be in... I mean, I think we just pretty much roll over the people on the other side of the map. Like, it shouldn't be really a problem. Deathstorm? What? What? Oh my god. Okay, well, yeah, so this is a thing that can happen. Somebody cast a Deathstorm spell on us and blighted a huge portion of the map. So that's an issue. I can do stuff about that, but yeah, they did a whole bunch of damage and they cursed a ton of my units. Night Sister, yeah, that sucks. Wow, they caught, like, everybody in that thing. Okay, I need you to... Yeah, we're gonna need to rejuvenate in order to get this territory. Because, okay, so the problem is, they've actually destroyed all the crop fields around these cities, so I'm making less money because they did that. It's a real shame. Let's migrate this to elves. Yeah, that was one of those. That's one of those good moves that they do sometimes. Grab that. Oh, that's another little army over there. Let's go get them. Whole bunch more halflings up here in the farmlands. That would be a great point of income. Woof. Yeah, didn't really expect that. Let me send a guy down here to get this city. Thank you. Trifus has been overthrown. My income is now 70, which is pretty freaking great, if I do say so myself. What do you want for the city? 106 pieces of gold? Okay. Five. Yeah, you be that army. Great. Okay, we've researched Vaporize. let's go ahead and research Disjunction. And, yeah, let's cast Rejuvenate right there. Great. I still don't have any crop fields back. Okay, grab that tower. You grab that army. Love it. Send the cavalry out to get these farms. I don't have enough money to take that. Okay. We'll do it in a minute here. But yeah, so we should be able to get a whole bunch of money from up here. And yeah, we're in a good spot. Next turn, we'll be able to get that city. This army can kind of... I think those guys have lost that tower. They don't seem to have any troops on it anymore. So I might be able to hop around and take the towers. Yeah, because this flying unit can go over walls. So I'm just going to hop around, grab all the towers real quick. And then I think we'll be in decent shape. The curse should be wearing off soon. 2 days. Yeah, I don't have enough mana to rejuvenate. I need more mana desperately. Mana income, bad. Okay, we'll take that city. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Get another farm up there. Tower fort. I will accept you. Aha! The Frostlings! The Frostlings and their dreaded Dire Penguin! No, the Dire Penguin, it's coming for us! The AI is going to spam that, isn't it? It probably will, yeah. Okay, so these are Dire Penguins. Dire Penguins are very accurate. They have a high attack, but their damage is low. They're tier 1 units. The main important thing about them is that they have swimming like frogs do, so they can cross water. So Frostlings can be very, very dangerous on water maps because they can, well, they can just cross the water and, like, get to you. Alright, let me grab the, yeah, and then this is actually an upgraded ship. This is a dragon ship. So it's got some combat power. Very cool. Okay. You guys... Yeah, form a stack there. You guys are gonna head south. The Frog Knights need some regeneration and recuperation. Can I cast... Remedy on Frogman there. Doesn't remove the curse. That's right, because the curse is magical. I also don't know where this cave goes, so that is something to explore. Well, here come the goblins. Yes, I would like that city, please. Okay, so what do they got? They've got a shaman. They've got a couple of goblin wolf riders with Dark Gift on them. Dark Gift is Death Strike and added damage. That is a neutral dwarven city. Pretty good one, too. So I would love to send a fast cavalry force over there to grab it. And then another fast cavalry unit to steal that mine. And then these three guys Can come down that way. I can't contest that farm at the moment. Actually, our hero up here. So you can transport, how many units can you transport? 7 units? Okay. So leave that guy behind, board the ship. And the ship will take you across the water. That is odd. Altar of Death. Oh, that's what caused the Death Storm. He's got an Altar of Death. Ah, fuck you. Fuck this guy. That's going to be dwarves in 1 turn. That's going to be elves in 2 turns. So this army, the Frog Legion, can't hit. Oh, well, that's dangerous. Okay, the Frog Knights need to retreat. Hold on. We're going to need reinforcements here. Okay, grab that tower. Great. You continue scouting. There's another castle ruins down there. But I think this might be about time to close up the stream. We've been going for about 3 hours. We're doing good. We've got about half the map under our control. We do have the Frostlings and their penguin hordes beginning to march south, but I'm not super worried about them because they can't break the tower fort at the moment. If we can kill this army with our army over here and secure the farmland, our income will be very strong and very stable. I am a little bit short of mana, so that's important. I still need to grab that city for income as well, and then we'll be in a position to really push in and just wipe out the orcs and goblins on this side of the map. I would also love to take this Altar of Death away before they do that again and hurt my income even more. But that will be for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I really like this game. Obviously, it's not perfect. It is an older game. It has a lot of sort of 1990s isms, if that makes sense. But I have a lot of fun with it. I really enjoy this kind of game. I would also, yeah, I definitely need to upgrade Lyra. I haven't upgraded Lyra at all yet because I've been spending all my money buying cities. But that will be next on the agenda, pushing up to level 4 in the halfling city of Lyra. And yeah, we'll just see how it goes. So thank you all so much again for watching. Really appreciate your attention and consideration and everything. And I will see you all in the next one. There will be more of this, obviously. There will also be more of the other stuff I was doing, just kind of interspersed. But I definitely want to roll through some more scenarios of Age of Wonders, because it's fun. This is exactly the kind of game that I really enjoy, and I can lose hours and hours and hours on without thinking about it. So, take it easy. I'll see y'all next time.